Hello my beautiful friends, today I wanted to share an And Other Stories haul with you. They do some amazing dresses and I find that I go back there every single summer. I just think that overall they have a really nice quality. They do have a ton of dresses, so sometimes I find it a little bit overwhelming going through everything, but they do tend to have quite a consistent style. Some of these pieces, or at least some of these dresses, I actually looked at last summer, so it's really nice. I love when stores carry pieces over from one year to the next. I'll link things down below. I'll try to remember to put in the sizes. I often forget, just remind me. We are going to start with this dress right here. I actually looked at this last year and I hesitated. It sold out. I really regretted it, so I was super happy to see they brought it back this year. It is a midi maxi dress. On me it's always a little bit hard to tell because I am on the shorter side. I put this on and I just felt amazing. This fit me really well. This is in linen, and as soon as I tried this on I just was immediately struck by how comfortable this dress is. I don't feel like it's the type of piece you think of as pure comfort, but the panel in the back here is stretchy, so this shirt elastic panel here means that the dress gets to be quite nicely fitted in the top here, but it doesn't kind of constrict you from moving. I tried this on with a bra and I felt like it definitely couldn't be any smaller in the chest area, so just keep that in mind. I could probably go without a bra in this even, and that would give me a little bit more room. You also have that split here, which makes it nice and airy. I think it's such a versatile piece and something I can just live in for summer. I was so excited about this dress, and this is also a maxi dress. At least on me this like goes all the way down. This is the most beautiful green color. Such a comfortable piece as well. This is 100% lyocell and it's really nice and soft against the skin, and such a great piece for when it's really warm because it's so airy and it doesn't stick to the body. I think they did this in more colors as well, maybe like a print or something, I forget. I just fell in love with this green color. You have these ties at the top here that you can kind of adjust the neckline a little bit with. I was a little bit surprised at how much I like this because I felt like it's a very wide dress. It has pretty much no shape whatsoever and I still felt like it looked pretty good. I did add a belt on it, as I like to do with pretty much everything. So for some days I know that I'm just going to want to add the belt for a little bit more shape. This is a size 34, so I ended up getting this in like a proper size down, and I definitely think you can do that because it is so wide, especially if you are also more petite or on the shorter side. So I got a couple of nice and summery tops as well. Let me show you a couple of those. First of all, I have this blouse and I don't really know how to feel about it. What I love, let's start with that. It's tied in the waist here, which I love this. I think it looks so cool and it's adding like a little bit of asymmetry to it. So I love whenever basic shirts have a little bit of a detail that make them a little bit more interesting. However, this is very see-through. For me, it drastically limits where I would wear this. I would never wear this open, you know, it just looks wrong. I tried this on with a skin colored bra and I could see the bra through it. I don't think you're able to see it as much in camera as I did in real life. For this, I think it would just be something that would hang in my wardrobe and not be used, which is such a shame because otherwise I do really love it. Let me just talk about the skirt that I tried this shirt on with because I think this is so good, and this is just a very simple linen wrap skirt. This is actually the reason I had to order more than one box from And Other Stories, because this was sold out when I went and made my first order. I got this in a size 38, which normally tends to be my size for And Other Stories bottoms. If you're between, maybe go down a size because you do have the ability to make it a little bit wider, but not the other way around, if that makes sense. Such a beautiful piece. I can really see why this was sold out. The linen feels really nice as well, and linen is just my go-to fabric for summer. I bought this bandeau like tube top, and it was my fault for buying the size too small, so I got this in a size extra small. I felt like on the model it looked a little bit too loose and like it would be very stretchy. The knit is fairly substantial, so it doesn't look that good when it's stretched too much, and I learned that about this piece. I was a little bit worried about this being too large and then kind of like sliding down, which would be so annoying, but now I know I can very confidently just take my regular size. I'm going to try to order this in a size small instead, because I think the look of it is really, really cute. I really envision this being really nice and comfortable for summer, and they made this in like a beige as well. I have to show you this dress, and I don't know how many people are going to get a dress like this, but I also looked at this one last year. I mean, it's so extra, it's amazing, and I think this would be like the perfect dress for an engagement party or like a rehearsal dinner dress. I think this looks way more expensive than what it was as well, and my favorite part is this organza peeking up here at the neckline. It's the same in the back. Such a beautiful detail. I think it's stunning. I don't think this is the best fit on me, sadly. I don't think I could have it smaller. I ordered this in a size 38, so for dresses I obviously have to take the largest size. I couldn't size down, but it's a little bit too sort of not shapely in, it doesn't sit nicely in the waist or necessarily in the bust area either. It's a nice streamlined shape, but I don't think this fits me that well, sadly. But what a dress, what a dress. I just want to show you in these puff sleeves. They're really nice and elastic. They have sewn in these small little push buttons here. Can you see that? And it has this tiny little string here, and you can hook that around your bra strap, and that means that the sleeves won't kind of fall down, they will stay up. Really, really nice detail. Another dress that I thought was so pretty. This is also a mini dress, and it has a long sleeve, but fear not, this is in a really, really breathable material. This is 60% cotton, 40% silk, and then the lining is 100% cotton. It feels super, super soft, so nice and airy and breathable. Just gives me like Zimmermann vibes. I think it's such a pretty dress. It's very wide. I think maybe the dress would look good with another belt as well, but you have all these frills and like really, really pretty details, but they're just adding a little bit of detail. You can see some ruffles here and along the arms and on the sleeves. The only thing I will say is I got this in a size extra small, and it's definitely not too small on me, so make sure you order a size down. Such a pretty dress, and I really love that they have no like polyester lining or anything like that. It feels just really nice and breathable. I wanted to show you this other knit top that I bought, and this is also a tube top. It's a little bit longer. On the model on the website, it's styled with the buttons here. That is the way it's like meant to be worn. I just really enjoyed it with more of that in the middle approach, and then you have the buttons that you can kind of just open, and it just has, to me, it just had a very interesting shape, and I like that it's something different. It's 100% cotton, and it's a little bit of a thicker knit, but I still think this is going to be really nice and comfortable for summer. It has like a rubberized elastic on the inside, so I definitely felt like it helped the piece stay up. I don't feel like I am that worried about this sagging or rolling down throughout the day. It felt quite secure. I haven't seen a lot of pieces like this, and I was just a little bit surprised with myself that I liked it so much. Just a really nice, fun new piece. I feel like it might be a little bit too bulky. Let me know what you think. I ended up actually ordering 2 handbags. I saw this one and I thought it looked so good, and this shape is very trendy at the moment, but obviously it's a very simple classic bag that is not going to like be too out there. So I've already tried this one on. I kind of expected it to be a little bit larger. It can definitely fit my phone and like my essentials, but it's pretty wide. So when I put it on, I feel like my arm doesn't really rest nicely. For me, the appeal with these bags is that they are pretty slim, so you can put them on and feel like you're not really even wearing them. So I don't know, I think the color is so beautiful, and the whole logoless thing is really taking off. So it's such a, like, it's perfect in every way except it's a little bit wide. So yeah, what do you think? You can also adjust the strap here, because I think I'm going to return it. I won't mess around with it. If you would make it a lot shorter, I suppose it could be like this. That's a really cool shape actually, and just have it as in the crook of your arm. But still a really cool bag, and I say this a lot, I feel like they have so many bags that just look way more expensive than they are. Let me just show you the other handbag I bought as well, because I'm gonna need your opinion on this. So I have been wanting like a really nice straw handbag. I give mine quite a bit of abuse, so I haven't felt like, even though I do have a couple of designer ones I really want, I haven't felt like I could justify spending that much. I'm still not sure, but I came across this one, so let me know what you think. Isn't this beautiful? I love the little pattern of the straw here. I think it really elevates the look. And the trim here and the handles are in leather. And it also has a pocket on the inside that looks to be leather as well. It's a little bit more misshapen than I kind of would have wanted. So it fits really nicely in the crook of my arm, like this. And then you have the longer handles as well. I love that you have both options, but how comfortable is that going to be when they're kind of, yeah, that's a little bit awkward. Is this meant to, okay, that's not comfortable. Is it meant to be worn like that? It can't be. Okay, that's a little bit weird. That's a bit of a design flaw. Do we agree? Let me know if you think I'm missing something. I kind of feel like I am. I promise this is the final dress. I've actually been looking at this for a couple of months. You can see it's another quite a long dress. And I think it's just such a beautiful knit dress. This is incredibly comfortable. It just feels so soft on the body. It's also very stretchy. I just don't know if this looks good belted on me. I think that's the only thing I'm not really sure about. I think it looks better when I put on my leather belt for it. But do you agree that it bunches up a little bit in a weird way? I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking this. I am not sure. I'd love to hear what you think. Other than that, it's so good and like the perfect loungewear dress. I also bought a pair of sandals, and these are obviously very much inspired by the Hermes sandals, but I mean, everyone makes sandals like this right now. I think they look very expensive, and they were, how, 89 euros. This, like, the straps are leather, and then this one is plastic, and I kind of wish this had a little bit of padding in it. I feel like it might make it a little bit more comfortable. However, warm sweaty feet, maybe it's a good thing. It's plastic and it might last a little bit longer. I have tried quite a few pairs of sandals like this, and I don't have any in black, which is why I wanted this color. And what is often the issue is that they dig in and they're very uncomfortable, but these are finished so nicely. The glazing on all of these straps here, I've kind of just had a quick look, and it looks really nice and even, and it means it's kind of like rounded, so it's not as sharp. Obviously you don't really know how comfortable they're going to be until you actually start walking in them. I also have kind of wide feet, and they did not feel too tight or anything. So if you also have wide feet, this might be something you want to check out. I bought these silk shorts. They are silk and cotton blend, so that means these are going to be really nice and soft against the skin, and they're also really breathable. I got these in a size 38. I would say I could probably size down in these. I'm going to have a look. I might actually order the size down just because I like them to be nicely fitted in the waist, and I think these are just a little bit too loose. So if you are between sizes, I would probably go down in these. And I really love the little sort of pleat in the front here. That's my preferred style for shorts. I like them to be a little bit more dressed up. This is another piece that I've been looking at for months. I bought this. It's like a bustier top. This also has that back panel as the first dress did, which makes it very comfortable to have on, I will say that. It also has these little buttons that I showed you earlier from the white dress. I also kind of love the fit of it. It's very comfortable because as the first dress, it also has the elasticated panel in the back, which means that it's going to be fitted but not tight or like constricting. It's very nice to move in, very comfortable. Still just such a beautiful top that I think you can wear again and again and again. Even though it's not the most versatile thing in this haul, I still think it's really great. Alright, I bought these. They're meant to be pink. I don't know if that's coming through. Let's have a try. I really love that the frame is a little bit more see-through, especially I have kind of a small face and sunglasses can really overwhelm it, especially when I have kind of very solid, huge frames. So I love having these lighter, more clear-ish frames. They're giving like a slight retro vibe as well. Let me know what you think. This is definitely something new to my wardrobe. The final piece I wanted to show you is this shirt right here, and as I mentioned previously, I love having basic pieces, especially basic shirts like this, and then adding details that just make them stand out and make them a lot less boring and stiff. It has this crochet detail on the right side here. When I tried this on, I was a little bit worried this was going to be see-through. I don't think it is at all. It's much more covering than you think. I would probably wear a skin-colored bra on underneath, but I tend to do that anyways. The cotton here feels really nice and soft as well. It feels like a really high quality shirt. Again, I feel like this is something that looks more expensive than it is. Really beautiful quality to this one and just such a standout piece. I would love to hear what you think about these pieces as well, and if you bought anything good from them lately, let me know. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and that's all. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!